Explain to you what tool we can use. There are multiple tools that we can use to develop a website. You can use Notepad, or you can use Notepad++, or you can use Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code. But the most prominent tool that we need to use is Visual Studio Code. So how can you get that one? Let me explain to you, and then you'll see where you can get that one from. Okay. Now in here, in any browser, you can open any browser, and then you can go to google.com, okay, and then search Visual Studio Code in here. Visual Studio Code. That one is the editor that we can use. Make sure to get from code.visualstudio.com or from Microsoft site. So click on here, and then you see if you are using what's called the Mac machine, then you can use Mac. If you are using Windows, you can use Windows, and there is also a Linux version that you can use. But for me, it is a Windows, and then will automatically check and then identify what machine you are using. So if you are using Windows, it will automatically bring. If you have a Mac computer, you can just click the Mac version, and then you can just click that, and then it will automatically download for you. As you can see here, my software is downloading. That is Visual Studio Code Editor. Okay. Now the next step that you should do is you can click this one or double click it, and then it will open. Okay, let me just come here. Okay, here we go. Okay, now it is asking me to close the Visual Studio because I already have Visual Studio open. Now let me just get back again. 1 second. Let me get where it is downloaded to. It is downloaded to my download folder, and then I double click it, and then you will see, and then this one comes in. Look at it. And then make sure to accept terms and agreements, and then click on next, and then make sure to create a desktop icon. That means you can go to your desktop. Desktop is nothing but this is called desktop. So it will bring Visual Studio Code right there. So you can do that, and then click on next. If you are interested to install, just click on install. It will automatically install for you. I already have Visual Studio installed, so and I will cancel this, and then I will say yes. But for you, you have to finish it. Once you finish, what you should do is you can come to this start button, and then search Visual. You see, when you search, it says Visual Studio Code. Click on it. That's really very important. Okay. Now it will open Visual Studio. Let me just close the other one. 1 second. Let me close everything. Let me close this. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, now Visual Studio will come like this. Visual Studio Code Editor will come like this. So, what you should do is you have to download first. That means, and then you have to install it. Once you do that one, make sure to go here, and then type Visual Studio Code Editor, and then click on here. And then Visual Studio Code Editor will bring this structure, this website. You see, this is the getting started page is there. And then, for example, if you want to learn about the software, you can just go learn about Visual Studio Code Editor. You can click in here, and then you can learn. This is actually the landing page, but for me, I don't need it, and then I can close it. And then there are menus in here. They are called menus, and the bar is called menu bar. And there are tools in here. They are called toolbar. The most important one is this one. This is Explorer. For example, if you have multiple website page, and then you want to go one by one, you can go there and then use it. And the other one is a search. You can search, for example, if you have hundreds of pages in a website, you can just go there and then search a website and the page in a website. Okay, good. Having this much about Visual Studio Code Editor, now let me go there and then create a new folder for your website, and then I will show you how you can create your own website. It will be very cool. Okay, now stay with me.